So in this video, we can just see how a simple thread, how a program can be written using thread functions. Okay, so here the task performed is like you will be getting some integer value and two functions being defined like Fibonacci and prime. So how you will be able to generate the Fibonacci series and check whether the given number it is prime or not with the help of thread functions we are going to see. So for this purpose, first we need to know what is a thread. So thread is like it is path of execution within a process. So it can a process it will be having many number of threads. Main difference that exists between the threads and the process is like threads will be within the process and it will be sharing some memory space in order to run any program. So that memory space can be shared and automatically it will be using or no additional features need to be included in order to share that particular space of that particular memory space. But in case of processors, what happens is they will be running in separate memory space and threads, they are not independent of one another, while the processors, they are independent. So it shares memory space and also they are independent. Okay, but whereas in case of processors, they are dependent on each other. So threads, it is having some other advantages like fast context switch. Which means if more than one processes is being, so within a process, more than one task need to be done means each task can be accomplished with the help of using this threads. So switching time between these threads, it is lower when compared to that of the process switching time. Okay, so switching between the processes is more, that is higher when compared to that of the switching between the threads. And also we have seen you will be able to share the memory space. So you will be able to share the resources also. And making use of these threads, communication also it is easier. Okay, so these are some of the advantages of making use of this threads. So thread, it is like a process execution of any, that is a path of execution within a process, and this execution it can have, the process can have multiple threads. In order to perform a process, in order to execute a process, it can make use of many number of threads. So here we are considering two threads in order to accomplish the task like finding out the Fibonacci series and to check whether the given number it is a prime or not. We are making use of two threads. So if you are making use of a thread means some inbuilt functions will be there in order to create a thread, perform the operation like from creation till the termination. Some functions, inbuilt functions can be used, and those functions it will be defined in the p.h. So header files are included at first, and then functions is being defined. Necessary variables also it is being used. So here n and I, they are declared in global, so it can be accessed globally by all the threads. Then what it does is it is entering an integer number. A thread is being created. So in order to create any thread variable, we need to make use of the type as pthread underscore t. Okay, so type of the thread variables will be declared like this, pthread underscore t. And so P1 and P2 will be the thread variables declared. So these thread variables will be used to create the thread. So two functions are there, two threads will be created. So for that, in order to create the thread, we make use of pthread create function. So here we can see that it takes 4 arguments. And first argument is like the address pointing to the thread variable. Ampersand P1 thread variable is used here. And the second is like a null default, indicating that a default value null will be used. A default thread variable is being created. And then it is giving the name of the function, that is Fibonacci, and prime also will be given for the second variable. So here it is pointing to the starting location of Fibonacci from which the executions should start. And then the fourth argument, it indicates the number, that is the arguments that will be passed for this Fibonacci function as well as prime. So here we are not passing any arguments. That's why it is given as null. Then pthread create, again for second thread also we are creating the same, creating the thread using the same function. So what does that mean? P2 will be pointing to the prime function. Then while executing, while this statement is being executed, what happens? The thread is pointing to a function and it starts its execution, and it continues the statement execution line by line till the process is complete. So in order to wait for a thread to complete its execution, this pthread join function will be used. So pthread join function, it waits for the thread, that is work assigned to the thread, to be completed, and once completed it will be pointing to the null address space. Okay, so null address space. When it starts this execution, it was pointing to the Fibonacci subroutine, and once it completes the execution, it will be pointing to the null address space. That's why it is given as null. So P1 and P2 will be pointing to null once it completes its execution. So this helps in terminating the thread. That is, once it points to the null, you can make use of this pthread exit in order to terminate the thread. In order to stop the execution of the thread, you can make use of pthread exit. Similarly, you will be having some other functions like pthread detach. So while executing, some resources might be allocated for the threads. So in order to detach those resources from the thread, we make use of another one function that is pthread detach. Okay, so what happens here is P1 will be pointing to Fibonacci. So Fibonacci function will be enabled or initiated. So Fibonacci will be like a series of Fibonacci series starting from 0 to the count will be monitored. Like if I have given the value here as 10, then 10 Fibonacci series will be generated. And similar is the case with prime also. So concurrently, this program gets executed. Okay, so if there is any chance of switching, means what happens? It switches between these two programs in a faster way when compared to switching between the two processes. Also, thread creation, it takes less amount of time when compared to the process execution. So we can just run the program and see what is the output you will be getting. So here you can just enter the integer like 5. If you enter means it will be giving the output like this. Fibonacci series generated as 5 numbers will be generated from 0 to 3, and it also says that 5 is a prime number. Okay, so this is the output you will be getting.